Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. Right, so here's a quick nighttime video. I've not been doing many lately because I have a bit of sciatica and sitting is not really the most comfortable of moments, but it's a bit fresher tonight and I've been doing lots of stretching, so we can resist. And so I want to show you something different tonight. In the meantime, I also have been working on the this is all work related to the BB67000 class diesel electric locomotive, the Lima, and as you remember, it was missing the buffers. Now, among my odds and ends that I had bought a very nice 3-axle coach, the one you saw on the layout, the Prussian one, but with the French SNCF markings. And with that coach I bought, it was a threesome. It was that coach, there was a bogie Goodswagen, this one, by Jouef, and then another Jouef baggage car, which is actually practically identical to the one I already have. You've seen on the layout, minus the lighting inside, but it had been modified by a previous owner with very nice Jouef buffers, which, having a good look at Jouef models and at real photographs of real BB67000 locomotives, turned out to be exactly what I was looking for. So, as you can see, let's not cook our hand on this candle. It's a rectangular buffer with a rounded external edge. And recreating these, making them from scratch, using a styrene, would have been pretty complicated. So very carefully I removed them, pulled them out, but of course only one came out all in one piece because some very powerful cement had been used by whoever did the job. So the other three, luckily one came out all in one piece, and the other three instead are in this condition. So the part that goes into the buffer housing is broken off, so it's short. So what am I doing? To be able to fit them onto the model, I have to make a little bit of stem, at least to get them to stay into the buffer housing. So I've done two, and now we're going to have a look at the third one, how to do this job, or at least my way of doing it. So what we've got is lighting is what it is. So we have, here's the buffer, minus the stem. So I'm holding this in place with a pair of pliers on my block of wood, nice and tight like that, so that it doesn't escape, like that. You can see I've got it clenched in my pliers and keeping it held down like this, and then I'm using this needle here. I'm heating it on this candle, and then I'm going to melt a little hole into the buffer stem, or the truncated buffer stem, to be able to fit a little piece of wire in there, and that short length of wire, which will be held in place with glue and glaze, will help me fit them onto the locomotive. using glue and glaze yet again. So I've warmed that. Let's go in. Okay. The hot needle melts the plastic. We don't need to go in too deep. Oops. Here's me speaking. You can see we're not in, we're in. It's not too deep. We don't need to be too deep, you see. Enough to get a bit of wire. And let's try and not burn our feet. That went on the floor. Where did that go? I felt it going on the floor. Oh, God. Oh, there it is. There we go. I felt it on my leg when it went down, so I knew it wasn't very far. I knew it wasn't too far away. If I'd lost it, it would have been a swearing match. Okay, let's give it another shot for luck. Okay, there we are. Now, let's see how far we've gone in. I'm going to have to pack up very soon because my sciatic nerve is beginning to be slightly annoyed and a bit painful. Okay, there we are. That's in 2 millimeters. So we're not bad. So that's my technique. Repeat, I don't know what you can see in this video, but what I've done, I've used a hot needle to melt a hole into the buffer to be able to fit a piece of wire as a stem, as a replacement stem because it's broken off, to be able to fit them to the locomotive. And I'll just pop them in here, and that's them ready for use. And now we'll blow that candle out. Happy birthday to me. No, it's not my birthday's in November, but this way we've done the job. And now we'll just wipe this here on a nice piece of old kitchen paper and put it away for next time. My grandfather's laboratory needle. Okay, if you enjoy, I hope you enjoyed. It was a useful video, and then we'll see in the next video how to fit, well, that's easy, the pieces of wire. We'll do it together. That way we have and luckily we have one which is full length, so we actually can have, we've got a sample, the one that's all in one piece. So if you enjoyed the video, you can give it a like, of course subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and share the video. And I always enjoy reading your comments. I should be saying these things halfway through the video, or doing all sorts of special effects like click, like, subscribe, but if you've had the patience in watching what I've been doing, I generally say it at the end. I could begin saying it at the beginning as well. Anyway, we were very lucky. We even found the one that fell on the floor. Cheerio, and see you next time.